Hey guys, I'm Diana Deek. Thanks so much for joining this trm 2.0 upper body and core workout. This is set number 11. For this workout, I decided to create a plan that has no props. So all you need to know is that we're going to kind of do a little bit of a pyramid. Every exercise is going to be 50 seconds worth with 10 seconds of a hold. And we're going to go for a minute. A minute per exercise, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, fourth exercise will be the top one, and then we'll go back down with 3, 2, 1. So whatever we did for number 1, 2, and 3, we'll kind of peak with that fourth exercise. You will only see it the one time, and then we'll go back to the third exercise, the second exercise, and the first exercise. We're going to do 3 of those. So quite a bit of work on the wrist, which means we're going to start with wrist prep. So when you're ready, let's get started. So you're going to lean forward and back on your wrists. Knees are separated hip width apart as you're in your tabletop position. So just because an exercise might seem a little bit kind of more manageable, don't take it for granted, just kind of enjoy it. So I'll just give you a little heads up. The first exercise is bird dog. There are ways to make it more challenging, and I'll always show that modification or that variation. Spin your fingers towards your thighs, and if that's too much, as you start to lean your hips back, you can walk your fingertips a little closer. But if you've got that flexibility, you can lean back. Just make sure that your shoulders are staying away from your ears. Backs of the hands are going to go down. Again, perhaps you want to work only one hand at a time, one wrist at a time. I'm going to go to making fists and back out. Back to your neutral position. We're going to inhale to look up. Exhale, cat-cow. We're doing quite a bit of work through a plank position, whether it's just kind of tapping shoulders or going to push-ups. So in 10 seconds, we'll finish our final little bit of our warm-up with scapular mobility work, shoulder mobility. So just park it in that neutral position. So keeping your arms extended, the elbows are opened up toward one another. You're going to just drop your chest down and then push yourself back up. So again, my chest is kind of sinking down, my elbows remain extended. And then I'm just going to finish my final 10 seconds here just tracing circles. We've got bird dog for 50 seconds. Here we go. Right arm, left leg. So we're 20 seconds in. If you'd like to take it advanced, go into flying bird dog right away. If you're unsure what that is, you would be hovering the knees and you'd be extending opposite arm and leg. We're all going to meet in that flying position in 2, in 1. So both hands, both feet, hover the knees. You're holding it for 10. We're going to move to scarecrow. Both arms and knees back down, hands and knees. You're going to open your right elbow, left leg in an external rotation. You're going to kick it out, bend, and then lower back down. The biggest thing here is your hips are going to want to shift, so pay attention to that. You might start to feel it in your glutes. So remember the right arm, left leg, kick out. And then lower back down. Pretty simple move that I find quite challenging. That 10-second hovering the knee hold is coming up right now. Find your hold. We're going to try to fly through a move. So what you're going to do is you're going to hover. Here comes our next move. So you're going to reach your right arm, left leg, And then go into bird dog. Back out and down. So more manageable would be find the scarecrow, kick out into bird dog, back to scarecrow, and down. Now again, advanced. You are hovering the knees. I'm already feeling warm. It's one of those exercises. Let's find our hover and hold. It's one of those exercises. It's going to tap into the nervous system. Here we go, super person. You're going to go down and up. Onto your stomach, your exhale to lift all your limbs. Inhale, lower back down. Making sure the gaze remains down. You're not looking up to strain your neck. Can you lift your heels a little bit higher and the backs of your hands a little bit higher? 10 seconds. We hold. We're only doing this one time. We have our scarecrow to bird dog. First, we hold. Reach up and hold. Lift a little higher. No break, we go scarecrow to bird dog. Again, if you're flying, you're going right to it. Hovering the knees. Even if you're attempting 1 or 2 reps from a hovered position, you're going to start to feel it. It's a lot of time balancing on the 2 limbs. Hover the knees, 10 seconds. 2 more exercises of this first block. Scarecrow, I want everyone to try the first few from that flying position. So hold this position right here. Go for it on the other side. Keep going. If you want to keep both hands down and try to just work only the legs, find that. It will require a tremendous amount of core work. And lead to you possibly being out of breath like I am. Finishing with that little hold. Both hands down, toes down, knees lift. See if you can take these first 2 reps of bird dog and from a flying position. Here we go. Stay hovering. Kick left leg, reach right arm. Bring it down, keep the knees lifted, and switch. 40 seconds. First and last exercise of our second little block or wave, little mini pyramid of work, is from plank position, shoulder taps. If you're still flying, I applaud you. Move with control. If you have to take a breather, this is extremely challenging. We find that final 10-second hold right now. Knees lift and hover. Again, reach out into your plank. Let's tap right hand to left shoulder, left hand to right shoulder. I've walked my feet a little bit wider to make this more accommodating. Keep it up. You can drop down onto the knees if you need to take a break. 10 seconds. The isolation for shoulder taps is a plank hold. In 2, in 1, you hold plank. 10 seconds. Now the arms are starting to feel shaky and fatigued. Stay with it. Make sure your shoulders are over your wrists. We move into bear. Knees forward, knees back. So, if you'd like to, and your slider's close by, if you'd like to place your feet on your slider, by all means, go for it. Alternate which foot is, or which knee is walking forward first. So if you start with the right knee, right foot, left foot, let's switch. Let's go left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. You know what to do. Keep going. Hold plank right now, 10 seconds. This whole series is from that plank. Here we go, plank to pike. Go for it. You can find modifications if you need to. You're reaching right hand to left ankle, left hand to right ankle, back to your plank and pike. So again, this is a variation on plank to pike, more or less a plank to a down dog. And if you'd like to place your feet on your slider, you can find your plank to pike that way, no problem. Make sure that single arm that is being kind of supporting you, make sure the shoulder stays strong and away from your ears. 5 seconds. This isolation is a plank. Find it now. Don't overthink it. We're going into push-ups. This is the one and only time we see push-ups today. Go for it. Do the first 3 from your toes, everyone. If you did 3, do 2 more. Keep going. Don't stop. "25 seconds. Keep it up. I am dripping. "10 seconds, we hold our plank. In 2, in 1, let's do it from the toes. We've got 3 exercises to take us back. Plank to pike, bear, shoulder taps. Let's go for it, plank to pike. Breathe with it. Watch if you're holding your breath. Move with control. 15 seconds. We hold that plank and flow into bear. Plank. Pushing down into the toes. Lifting up through the thighs, no break, bear. Again, as I mentioned, if you were on your slider and you'd like to move back onto your slider, place your toes there. and both legs will bend in at the same time, stopping knees under hips. Keep it up. So if your wrists are feeling it, you can move into low bear. You can go onto your forearms as you walk your knees forward and back. You're just gonna have to be in more of a hovered position so that your knees don't drop and hit the mat. 10 seconds. We get to sit down on our bum after the shoulder tap. First hold plank. We've got shoulder taps in 5. Go for it. Separating your feet. Right hand, left shoulder. Left hand, right shoulder. I'm going to drop onto my knees, but see if you can keep going from your toes. And if you're hungry for something a little bit more, when you reach left hand to right shoulder, can you hover right foot off? Right hand to left shoulder, hover left foot off. Again, working a lot of proprioception today. 5 seconds, we hold plank. In 2, in 1, everyone from the toes, you can do this. And the hands, as long as you're not working through pain or injury. We're sitting down on our bum for V-sit. Here we go. V-sit. You're gonna start low and crunch those knees in. Inhale, exhale. So, if you've got it, you can straighten those legs. That'll make it more challenging. Obviously, test your balance. I'm already shaking through my legs. Inhale brings you down. Exhale sits you up. 20. You should be dripping. Even if your AC is on. We hold in 5. Hold it nice and low. The hands are going to go behind us, fingertips towards our tail, reverse plank. You should feel stretch through the back of the shoulders, the front of the shoulders. More advanced, stretch those legs straight and lift. More advanced, don't let your seat drop down. Always keeping it hover over the mat. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Your triceps should be lighting up. Again, your fingertips are towards your thighs. That's to help protect your elbows. Here we go, lift up and hold. I'm literally going to pivot towards you and hold a side plank. Lift and lower hips. Here we go, I'm in side plank. I'm opting to find the side plank from my hand and my feet. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. This is our one and only right side plank. We are so close. The next exercise is hip taps from a plank position. In 10, we hold side plank. Keep it up. In 3, in 2, hold side plank. Can you lift left foot? It's 10 seconds. Look down onto your mat right away. Right hand can touch right thigh, left hand can touch left thigh. prefer to tap opposite hip, that's fine. Both are challenging in their own way. When you reach your left hand towards your right leg, maybe you lift your right foot to find the more advanced options. Plank hold. I'm going to turn to face you guys. Find your plank hold. Side plank left in 3, in 2, side plank. Lift and lower those hips. If you haven't started already. We're on our way back down. We have reverse plank. We have V-sits. And we are done our workout. A little bit of a cool down. Head back, hips on top of one another. Inhale down, exhale to lift. We're going to find that side plank hold. See if you can lift your top leg in 5. Ready? Lift. Reverse plank. Inhale takes you down. Exhale lifts you up. The further away your feet walk from your hands, the more challenging this is. Try not to let your bum drop down onto the mat. Keep your shoulders on top of your wrists. 20. See if you can find these last 15 seconds with those legs straight. Hold reverse plank. Lift a little higher. V-sits in 2, in 1. Right away. Inhale, open up. Exhale, close in. Move with control. We're so close. We've got 30 seconds left of work. Then you're done your upper body workout. Use your abdomen a little bit more. Maybe see if you can keep your legs straight. Those final 10 seconds. Hold. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way down. Way to go. Obviously, that second block really challenged the shoulders and the wrists. So let's just take a few moments together to stretch through those areas. I'm gonna just connect my fingers and push into my fingers. Every single one of them are together. And then just flick off, kind of like you're flicking water off, or just shake out those fingers. Putting the backs of the hands down on the mat beside you, bending your elbows, stretching through your forearm, the front of your forearm. Your extensors. Just finding a little bit of an arm stretch. So together, let's just reach our arms up and then back down. Expanding through the rib cage. Here we go. Exhale. You can move through those wrists. Last one. Exhale. Thank you so much for joining. Please take more time to stretch if you need to. You can find a thread the needle. You can just find a tricep stretch. You can go back to lying down on your back and just stretch through your hips or your legs. Excellent, excellent job. Hope you guys are enjoying these. See you guys soon.